I'm just trying to. Yes, I am live. Thank you. I'm back after a week away, a weekend away to Glasgow, and then out with a good friend to the theatre on the Monday, and so it was good fun, and it was a change, and it was. I won't say it recharged batteries. It kind of like put batteries down, but I have been inspired for two things. One was to go with either cabin in the woods, tents, or on the beach, or luxury hotel. And I was also given, what animals do you like? So, but I think we'll do the animals next week. So this week, colours, and do you prefer luxury hotels, cabin in the woods, camping, on the beach, and we'll see how we go from that, because apparently that I'm being inspired that we can do readings on that as well. So hello Ellie, and so if you can just give me colours that you're wearing, but also do you like camping or cabins or luxury hotels or beach? Hello Shannon, thank you for joining. Karen. Why am I not surprised that you've picked cabin in the woods? My worst nightmare. Hello, Facebook user. And so Shannon, what colour are you wearing today, Shannon? Ellie, you have got green and beach. Earth twins. Right, so we've got 3 just now, so we'll keep going. I'll try and keep tabs on the comments, because I was beginning to work comments with here, but I'm back to, had a couple of weeks different, so it's now getting back into it, to be honest with you. Right, so Shannon, you were, was it Ellie, we're waiting to hear from you, or did you? I'm just sort of like looking. Ellie, you've got green in the beach, so oh yes, I have got you. And Shannon, I've got you. Right, shall we get cracking? So Ellie, you've got green in the beach. So can I say that being pulled to you, that I kind of feel that just now you would like changes afoot, and there's been a lot of changes in and around you at this specific time, but you would rather like changes for the better and for more happiness, sort of thing. And I feel that you're just wanting upliftment, and you're just needing taken out of the stagnant into something a bit more exciting, can I say. Now, you've also got the beach. So the beach is coming in with grounding. So the browns of the beach, that lapping of the water coming in with energy. So Ellie, you would understand that at this precise moment, in this past couple of months, that energies have been very low for you. And it seems to be a constant battle when you put your feet on the ground to get up every morning, if you can take it that way. And the beach comes in with that grounding, it comes in with that absolute. You can either be horizontal on the sun lounger, or you can just watch the world go by, but it's calming the mind. So you're in your mind too much just now, because there's far too much going on, overthinking, overanalyzing, and just needing a break. Just needing a break. So the water comes in with that energies for you as well, and it comes in with cleansing as well, and just the soothing water of the waves just wafting back and forth, and it's mesmerizing, if I can put it that way. And it's just sort of like bringing in that calmness for you. And can I say that if you just take a step back, look at things from a different angle, and look with fresh eyes, can I say? But can you try and be kind to yourself, because you're only one person and you can't cope with everybody. Some people need to take responsibility for themselves, okay? And that's all I'm feeling. And you would understand that there's a very strong lady that you've lost to spirit, and she's coming in on like that grandmother link, but she suffered. No fools, no fools. And she's coming in with that strength for you, Ellie. And she wants to just calm your mind, and she wants to just have you not over analysing things, because she was quite I want to say, right, thank you. So that's why she's came in. Thank you. And but you know yourself that you can still speak to her. And I don't tell you what signs to look for, because a lot of times when you go looking for signs, you can miss them. But you'll know that she's still around here, and she's still giving you that support. And I want to say that she's the one that would basically pick you up and look at you and say, stop being so silly. But the thing is, the things that's going on in and around you isn't necessarily silly. The ones that she's speaking about is the ones that you're over analysing, if you can take it that way. And she just wants you to prioritise your worries. And it's been a difficult few months, but can I say there's light at the end of the tunnel? And she's just coming in with that support, and to let you know that she's here, okay? And I want to say that the card drawn for you is the 10 of Wands. So the 10 comes in aiming for that completion. So there is light at the end of the tunnel. This is not something that's going to go on indefinite, another year, another year, another year. There is ways and means to tone things down. Even when you're sitting watching a TV, just think yourself on that beach, and just that peace for yourself, because peace doesn't come during sleep either. And it's coming in, the wands comes in with that decisions, but it's also coming in with energy for you as well, just to pep you up and get going. So I want to say, Ellie, that keep taking that steps forward. Try and tone down a lot of the thoughts that's going in and around your head, and then step out and step on. Because once you prioritize, you've got your pros and your cons. Once you take a step back from some of the situations that you are in, then you will find that it comes down quite a lot. And then you've just got the couple of important ones to deal with. But by gum, you'll feel a lot lighter. You want to be wearing this concrete shawl on your shoulders, indefinite. But keep glorying on, keep asking her for strength, and she's the one that's going to help you, okay? Just as she did on the earth plane. And took my eye off of the ball for a few seconds, and blimey, lots of yous come in. So if you just give me 2 seconds just to quickly take notes. The question today is cabin in the woods, luxury, beach, or camping, along with whatever colours you're wearing today. So please take our love, Ellie, and know that there is strength there. And stop letting in and around you drag you down. You're worth more than that, and you know it. And I wish you luck. Hello, Iris. Iris. I hope your weather's a lot better than ours. We've been rainy all day. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Christine. As I say, what colours are you wearing today, and do you prefer camping, beach, luxury, or cabins in the woods? I'm just catching up on the chat, by the way. Hello, Regan. Carol. I'm just taking your names just now so that I can put down your information as you pop up. And you are welcome, Ellie. I feel that it's information that takes you a step further rather than people dragging you down and just making you feel that you'll never get out of the situation. Hello, Terry. As I say, what colours are you wearing? And do you prefer luxury, camping, beach, cabin in the woods sort of thing? Christine. Cabin in the woods. Dearie me. Your game. You'll do well with Karen. Right. Sarah. I write so fast that I can't read my writing, so I don't know why I'm busy. Debbie, I've got you on the list here. There you go. Aisha, have I got you? Nope. I will get you in 2 seconds and then we will get going. We will trundle through these lists. Interesting. But I'm not going to say who's interesting. Oh, Regan, you're back here. Sarah, have I got you down here? Yes, I have. I've already got you, Sarah. I must have pushed backwards. There's me trying to hurry things up and my silly little fingers is pushing you all. Right. So Caroline Thomas, will you put in camping, luxury, or what do you call it? Cabin in the woods or beach? Oh, I see it there. You already replied. I apologise. Oh, no, we're stuck. Goodness me, Iris, for a minute I thought that you were saying that you're wearing a pink and dark blue bikini. Right. Okay. We will just get going. We will just get going. Blue. Right. Okay, I think I've got enough to get cracking. Karen, right back at the beginning. Karen, are you still with us? Karen Berry, you have bottle green, white and black. Gosh almighty. White and black and cabin in the woods. So this shows that you're out looking for something exciting most days. And the bottle green kind of takes me to the, the blue bottles, and they get into everything. So would you understand that someone in and around you just now is trying to get into your affairs and asking an awful lot of questions, because I feel busybody with the buzzing of the blue bottle. The blue bottle also has that freedom to move from space to space. So would you understand that you've restricted things lately rather than jumping with both feet? I want to give that sense of adventure for you, and I want to give that sense of excitement, and especially the cabin in the woods. And if you've watched a lot of horror movies like what I do, that's my worst nightmare. But back to nature, in with the trees, and just getting that peace. But I want to say, bringing you back into the shaman ways as well, in the old fashioned ways of doing things. And some of the cabins in the woods are plumbed in, some of them aren't. And so it's going back to basics. So would you understand at this time, Karen, where there's a bit that where you've got to step back and go back to sort of like basics to progress? And because I kind of feel that the cabin in the woods is sort of like bringing this to you. It's shutting you off from techno, and it's also bringing peace of mind as well. Yes, stagnant as well, I must say, because the white and the black is sort of like yin and yang. It's sort of like balancing one another, but it's like confined, if I can say that. So it's like opening that up and moving on. It's to give your brain a rest, it's to give your soul a rest, and it's to just take you out of society into isolation. Sitting with a good book in front of a beautiful log fire. I'm assuming that you've got a log fire in your cabin in the woods, have you, Karen? And just bringing that back, and the joy if you accidentally come across the wildlife that is kind of like depleting, and it just all warms it up, and it just changes your persona altogether. It's like taking you for a 2 week holiday and then bringing you back a totally different person. I want to say as well that can you take horror books as well, because I want to say that I feel that there's a lot of reading with you as well, but a lot of escapism, if I can put it that way, because I just feel that it's diving into a good book, and that is you away for as long as you're reading that book until you put it down. And it's just taking you out of the humdrum and moving you into excitement, can I say? But you would rather have it on real life, but you want to be isolated from people as well. You've had enough just this moment, and you're kind of like telling yourself, I want to move on and I want to do something different. And but you can achieve it. You can achieve it. And the world is your oyster. You have the star. The star comes in, and it's oops, sorry. Star comes in, and it's giving you the permission to make long-term plans and changes. It's to just change things in and around you. I want to give you January. I want to give you Aquarius. I want to give you Pisces. I want to give you twins, connection to twins. And I also want to just give you the world in your dreams. You've got the dove of peace there, so there's some peace needed in and around you. And the star is shining bright, and it's shining bright with the yellows, the yellows. And yellow comes in for peace, but it also comes in for friendship as well. And you would understand that a good night out is needed. And we know that Christmas time is coming, and gathering of the clans, but it's more on the friendship level rather than family, because there you can let your hair down and not sort of like walk on eggshells. Very positive card for the step forward, and it's just bringing peace to yourself, but also giving you that spark of adventure. And again, believe in yourself. You've got the communication, you've got the thoughts, you've got the head, and you can move it forward. And thank you for working with me. And thank you, Karen. Shannon, you've got, I can't even read my writing, earth colours, and you've got luxury. So when I hear luxury, luxury takes you out of what you have in life at this moment. And it's just giving you something special. And luxury is like a 5-star hotel and beyond, you know, and having someone tend to you rather than you tending to everyone else. So and physically and mentally just wanting a break from the humdrum, okay? And to take you a step forward into being just having some me time, space time, spa time, and it's just indulgence. And it just feels for you that it's just bringing in what you're not used to, if you can take it that way, and to just give you that lift up, that lift up. Would you understand that I feel like this is a treat for you every now and then? Because for you, I'm actually seeing, you know, one of that very, very, very luxurious tents in the desert. They've got everything in it. And how it works, I don't know, but they've got everything in it. And it's just giving you that sense of being like a royal and not struggling. So it's like taking you out of the humdrum and to be treated beautiful for a change, to be appreciated, if you can take it that way. And I want to say as well that more like a reward as well for all your hard work, because you're a people person and you're a person that thinks on others rather than yourself. So this is indulgence to you. And this is indulgence for you to spend time with you, to recharge the soul and to just take you out the stagnant into the moving forward, recharging everything. I'm tired and I don't know what to do. And it's just recharging your batteries so that you can take the next step forward. Can you stop panicking and worrying about Christmas so much? Because it's only a day. And as I tell other people, you don't have to go out and spend lots of money, because this is becoming like a thing in the past now. And you don't need to buy presents for every single individual. And I find it a lot better now because I just concentrate on the younger members of the family rather than the adults. And that helps the budget quite a lot as well. But I just feel that your head is just going on and on and on. And the yes, I know that you're worried about it because that's what came in. And but there is ways around it, honey. You don't need to worry about what you're spending. You don't need to worry about huge presents. You don't even have to worry if you give a present or not. And because a lot of times other people's in the same boat, and if you give a present, they feel obliged to give you a present back too. So that's putting pressure on them as well. And by all means, I mean, say, go into the kitchen. You can make wonderful treats to hand out. And I like them because I feel that they're more personal, because these have been done by the individual and it's been done with love. And I just love receiving gifts that's been made by other people, and especially if it's edible gifts. Yum, yum. And so it's taken away that pressure, can I say, and learning values as well, because you've got far too much in and around you that is absolutely just want. And it's time to just go, enough. Okay? Teaching the real meaning of Christmas, because I'm fed up of the Christmas adverts already, but with the Christmas adverts and the Christmas music, we're only in November. kind of fed up of it. And we've still got another month to go. It's sort of like destroyed now. There's not the same. You'll find out that nearer Christmas that I'm a bit of a humbug in here, and if they want a tree up, well, they know where it is and they know what to do. So if the tree goes up, fine. If the tree doesn't go up, then I'm still trying to find a Christmas miracle. That's what I'm trying to find. And I feel that you're exactly the same, Shannon. But we will get there. We will get there. Now you've got the Page of Swords. Now the Swords comes in with the thoughts, intellect, and you're always in your mind. You're always over analysing. Something's coming up. Let me worry a lot more about it. Stop. Okay? It's not a huge problem like what you think it is. When you look at it properly from a different angle, you will see that your mountain comes down to a little molehill. It's the anxiety and the stress that makes it grow, okay? The page also comes in with new paths, situations, and directions. So there's changes afoot and changes of your doing and changes of your making. So there's future there, okay? And yes, but now's the time to start teaching the values, not what friends have got, because that was always beyond my means for my two. And if they asked for anything, if they didn't get it that year, they got it for their birthdays by the time we'd managed to get it. There's no shame in it. There's no shame in it. And but it's just installing the values. I mean, say Christmas can be magical. What does a 4-year-old remember of Christmas? The sparkly lights and people visiting and getting the edible presents rather than the playful presents. And because when I ask my grandchild, it's always that kind of thing rather than the toys and the books and whatnot, you know. So it's installing the values and teaching that we can't always hand over what people want unless we win the lottery. I'm waiting for the postcode lottery to come in. But you've got this. You've got ideas as well, Shannon, but stop beating yourself up, okay? Take a step back, breathe. Don't keep holding your breath, and then you'll find things will progress, okay? And have a wonderful Christmas with your family. But just take all this worries away, okay? Thank you for working with me. Facebook user Turquoise on the Beach. The turquoise comes in with I want to say turquoise is associated with the Native American Indians as well. It's associated in jewelry, and it's like now don't pick me up wrong here. It's like exhibition. I can't say a word. I can't say that word. Exhibition. I can't say it. And but that's not meaning that you do that. It's just that it's bringing in all different shades of blue and strength, but it's more along the beliefs of the old. That's it. See, my co-partner in crime always knows what I'm meaning, and but I don't mean it derogatory, by the way. And it's coming in with it's the blues comes in with calm for you, but would you understand that I need to give you red and pink as well, Facebook user, if you're still here? It's the Facebook user with turquoise and the beach, because I want to say that you're trying to find your feet at this precise moment. A lot of times you're quite calm, but a lot of times you're needing that extra help. And I feel that the turquoise is coming. You've got a lot of old stuff in here that you harbour. You don't like confrontation. I've got the anger side and I've got the emotional side as well, okay? And not yet, Christine. I won't be long before I get to you. And I'm on Facebook user just now, which is at about 3 in front of you. And I want to say that the beach is just calming your mind, because would you understand anxiety and just feeling a little bit shaky? Again, with you, you need to just breathe, breathe, simple as breathe. And your card is the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles comes in with persevere, keep going. And it's not all doom and gloom. And the Pentacles comes in with career and wealth. And it's showing that things is balancing for you, but you would like to have it a lot quicker. And I want to say as well that you're quite a generous person at heart, and you help others. But a lot of times you give, but you're not getting the same back. Not that you go looking for it, but at times when I'm feeling a little bit anxious and things is getting on top of me. Oh, was she? All right, sorry, Christine. Well, I'm working with you. And thank you, Stacey. I'm so glad that you're my right-hand man. And it's just sort of like bringing in that for you. Does this make sense, Christine? Because I don't feel that you're one that goes out looking for rewards, but there's just that odd times when you would just like a little appreciation back. If you can understand what in the beach, to wash away all the bad stuff and bring in that energies. And I kind of call it that when you go to the beach and you're vegging out in the sun, it's a cooking day. You're just needing some heat in your bones, and because it's just giving that goodness and that the heat, the compassion, and the unconditional love from nature. And but have a wonderful Christmas, by the way, Christine. And you're progressing. You are progressing, and just keep that progression. Okay, it feels like you're doing a tortoise move, but steady forward is the way to go. And thank you for working with me. I want so can we have Debbie? Debbie. Who's Debbie? I'm looking back. Debbie. I had a Debbie there. Debbie Hitchcock. Oh, you're there. You've popped up. Sorry, Stacey. See, there you are. You're in front of me again. Wonderful partnership. Thank you. And so you've got Debbie, you've got green, and you've got the beach as well. I want to be outside in nature. I get like a caged animal if I'm inside, and I feel for you that outside is what you like, you know. And in a room full of people, I just feel is my worst nightmare, you know. Too much going on, just too much. I like a little bit more quiet and a little bit more peace. And so I just feel that there's a lot of peace coming for you at this moment, Debbie. But I also feel that you've had an awful lot of things to deal with, and you've had situations that you've had to endure, can I say. And you're looking for that next step forward to see how to progress. You've got a lot of things going on in your head at this moment, and I want to say it's just taking that dark mist away, and just relaxation and time for self. I'm working, I'm doing for everybody else, I'm looking after people as well, and I want to say that you're helping to nurse elderly in and around you, and it's unfair thoughts, can I say, because I just feel, why is everything being left to me? Is what's been thrown in there just now. And I want to say that Would you understand a child in spirit, Debbie? Because I've got a gentleman there, and I'm just seeing the gentleman lifting the child up so that it's like face to face. Oh, there's my Pip just came to visit. The house hasn't tinkled in quite a while, so I see I'm working with spirit. So they're using the toy. Wonderful, thank you so much. Wonderful. And but would you understand? Where's all the chat? Would you understand a child in spirit? Because I feel that there's a gentleman there. Thank you. I couldn't get that word. I knew that it was something to do with that, but I just feel I've got a gentleman there, and the gentleman has got the child up like that, and it's like face to face. But if you, so can you take a child in spirit? Yes, you are. You are. You're not taking time for yourself. And because the gentleman I feel is on like a grandfather link, and just adored the grandchildren and his own children, sort of like coming in to visit, and always had sweeties in his pocket. I was going to say pooch, but pocket. And because I just feel that this child has grown up in spirit and is very much looked after. There's a lot of thoughts go out to children in spirit, and but a lot of would you understand one in particular who you didn't realize was a child in spirit? And I want to say it's a miscarriage that you didn't realize, is how I'm being made to feel. And because I'm giving you forgiveness, because you would understand that you thought an awful lot when you realized. You didn't at the time, but you did later on. And giving you the forgiveness. I want to say as well that very much in and around you, and you always send up thoughts. You're always sending up thoughts for lots of people, and never be ashamed to send up thoughts for yourself. Never be ashamed to ask for healing for yourself, because we are still entitled to have that aid as well. And always remember, you're a light for many in and around you, because your soul just shines out. And a lot of times you don't realize how much you make people smile and how much you help them. And I want to say that, yes, I know you do, yeah, because I felt that with your grandfather. And but I want to say that you have the Two of Swords, okay? So the Two of Swords is coming in with choices and decisions. So there's a crossroads that you have reached, but you don't know which way to go. Use your head, use your heart, and use your intuition, and they will help guide you. As you see, blindfolds on, but over past experiences, you've started to open up your eyes and take away those rose-tinted glasses. It is Two Swords that's up, but it looks like she's tied. So there is times where you still feel trapped, and there is times that you're a bit cautious and putting the feet forward, okay? And but I want to say that this is now coming into your time for progression and your time to look after yourself. So take that time to just sit and recharge, and you'll find that that will help as well. And again, take that stress away about Christmas, because you've already started panicking about it, okay? So start, just chill, breathe. Everybody seems to need to breathe today. We're all having a problem breathing. Regan, are you still with us? Thank you for working with me, Debbie. Regan, are you still with us? I'm not sure. I can't remember your second name, honey bun. Regan, where have you gone? Regan King, are you still with us? You've got magenta and you've got camping. It doesn't bring the Christmas cheer. It kills Christmas holiday by 25th. Oh yes, you speaking about all this campaigning. Where did you put that chat there just now? Because I can't see it, Regan. Never mind. I want to say that with you, you're one that loves adrenaline, can I say? Because I just feel my tummy's sort of like moving up and down, and it goes like that when you're on like a roller coaster and things. But on the other hand, as well, that would you like to come off of that roller coaster? Because I feel that things is kind of like moving around for you as well, and I feel that people sort of like pulling you to bits as well, and just needing a piece of you. There's not enough of you to go around. So would you understand where you need to breathe, but you also need to learn that simple little word called no. That's all it is. No. And because you've got magenta, and if I remember right, magenta's a bit like a Stacey. Is magenta got pinkies and reds in it? I've kind of forgotten what magenta is. Yeah, because I just felt that you're just constantly on the roller coaster just now. And you've got yourself in a rut, and you've got yourself in a rut that you're not sure how to get off of it. Thank you, a purplish pink, thank you. And the magenta comes in with those self-care for yourself. You've got the different kinds of pinks being sort of like mixed up. So it's coming in to be kind to yourself. It's also coming in to give you that self-love. You give, you give, you give. Yes, yes, yes. And now you don't know how to get out of it. And it's taken your control back, if I can put it that way. No longer a doormat and a person to stand up and be counted. Okay. And but I want to say that the purplies that comes in with it is coming in. Yes, you are the life. If pardon the pun, doesn't mean anything derogatory. Sorry, but you are exactly coming in as the doormat and the scapegoat. If anybody could blame you for something, you get the blame and they run off scot-free. And I want to go to working environments as well. It's also coming in and saying that it's giving you that healing, but it's giving you that peace at heart because you know spirit is around. You know that there's life after. You know the healing, but use it for yourself. You know, nurture you, nurture you, and but only you can get yourself off of that roller coaster. You can talk, you can ask advice, but only you can do it. And once you can find out the way, as I said, the doormat, scapegoat, no, that's all it is. Two little letters. And once you get that power back and take back your control, you will find things will change for you. So your choices and decisions will naturally fall into place, and then you will take a step forward. And it's just gaining strength for you, gaining strength. Now you've got the Five of Pentacles. Family is very important, but would you understand where family hasn't been kind? And this is just certain members of family. Again, I feel that no needs to be mentioned as well, but because of the heart, it's situations where it's like doomed if you do and doomed if you don't, is how I feel. And it's difficult decisions because you need to be 100% certain that you can just take time out and there'll be no reprimands. And because I feel that, would you understand that you too are helping family member with health? Because I just feel the hand coming down and pulling up, you know? And because, all right, that kind of family. As I say, you can pick your friends, but you can't pick your family. But I just feel that doomed if you do, doomed if you don't. So it's like a pool two situation. But again, you can work your way out of it. You can either just sort of like, I'm not saying you cut ties, but you have to work out a balance for you. You have to work out for your sanity because it's causing ripples. It's not just what you're facing and what you're doing, it's the ripples that comes in as well with your family, your immediate family, with the ripples of your outer family from your family, if you know what I'm trying to say. And oh, not good. So that'll be your changes. That'll be your changes that you had no choice from. But would you understand that this can be used against you? Have you tried conversation? Sitting down and saying, look, this is how you make me feel. That's a really hard thing to do. Sometimes it pays off, but sometimes it doesn't. But if it can help the situation, brilliant, you know? So try communication, but diplomatically. If it's going argumentative, stop, because that's not what you want, okay? So try the conversation. And your 5 is that'll be your change coming into life with what you said about the sepsis, because this change is whether you like it or not, there's been changes. Sepsis would have been a big change in your life and the moving forward, but the family values is very much within this card. And the Pentacles comes in with career and money. And I want to say that you would understand where you are balancing the books a bit more than what you used to. And you're finding that it's not major amount, like, but it's just a couple of extra little coppers in the side, And a lot of people don't understand when you're put into that situation, Regan. They never understand how close you was to crossing over. And a lot of people aren't interested in ailments or anything because they just think that it's put on and you are just, but you know it's true and you know what you went through. So hold that truth, but try and just cut off what you are feeling or being said towards you. Just say, fine, that is your comment, that is your opinion and that's fine, but, and then just leave it, okay? And well, that's another difficult thing. That's another difficult thing. But I will agree, you need to gain back your control and you need to gain back your life because you're just so stagnant and you're not moving forward with situations in and around. And but you know yourself by what you're saying there, and a lot of it's not your fault, but I still feel there's a lot of communication you need to do, and just try it. They maybe don't understand how they're making you feel, and just so use it as a sounding board. If you're able to communicate with them and say, look, I want to sort this out, this is how I am being made to feel. A lot of it is not my fault for the progression, and see how that goes. But as I said, if tempers is getting up, cut it, walk away. Do not get into argument because that just adds to all this that you're putting down there. But you're gaining the strength. You know which way you want to go, or you know the way that your soul's helping you to go. and it's just getting that strength, and it's just getting that courage, and it's just getting, remember the two little words, no. And I wish you so well, Regan, and I wish you well in the next step of your journey, and I just hope that the suggestions from the cards and from the spirit helps. But remember, we can only give advice, and it's up to the individual how they work it out. But I wish you so well, wish you so well. So Sarah, are you still with us? We've got beige and beach. Beige and beach. And because you're wearing so much browns, and the beach is brown, but it's also energetic and alive, and it's I feel with you that yeah, you're solid on your feet and you're quite assertive, but there's times you're just needing a little bit more TLC, if I can put it that way. And it's hard, Regan, but you've got to look at yourself, and you've got to look at what's happening in and around you. And do you want to lose out in life, or do you want to take control of your life? And that's the way to move forward. Yes, you could even write a letter and get them to read it. They could either read it while you're sitting there, or they can read it at leisure, or they might not read it at all. But at least putting it in writing is another way of helping as well. Because I feel that communication, there's a lack going on, that nobody knows what's happening to each other, and especially for yourself, honey. Thank you, Maxine. That's a good suggestion as well. And but have we still got Sarah? Beige and beach. Beige and beach. Needing a bit of colour in your life. But if we haven't got, you're welcome, honey. And I just hope that it works out for the best for you. And all right, okay. And but if we haven't got Sarah still with us, have we got? Is it Ilsa? Ilsa? Aisha? Ilsa? You've got. Oh, I can't. Oh, luxury beach in black. Luxury beach in black. Oh, Sarah, you're with us. Okay, thank you. Sarah, you're beige and beach. I was saying that lots of browns in and around you. So can I say that stagnant? But can I also say that you're quite an assertive person? You're quite grounded, and but you're looking for excitement. It's like I mean this nicely, by the way. It's like when you walk into somebody's home, and I won't show you mine, it's all sort of like magenta, or it's cream, or it's white, you know, it's giving you a splash of colour and bringing you out of the into something a bit more exciting. And if it's anything like me, getting a text saying pick you up in an hour, to take you out, it's like I'm going out, you know, and going out into a different atmosphere. And I mean, say, we've only got up the road there for a coffee at the coffee shop, but it's something different to look at, you know. And you're not one to harbour regrets, and you're not one to sort of like harbour grievances, and because mine is to do with the stick skin, because I've lost out on a lot just now, but thankfully I've got a good friend that's always sort of like, are you doing anything today? I'll be round in an hour. And it's like, good. And but it's fun when I'm out, you know. And it's just giving you, yes, I can relate to that, apart from this week. This week has been sort of like piled on. And I totally understand that, Sarah. And it's just giving you that extra bit of colour. And stagnant very much with you. And I want to say boredom as well, because it's the same old, the same old, the same old. TV's a bit the, books is a bit the, writing's a bit the, you know, and it's just giving you something to just give you that oomph again. that little zap of energy. And would you understand that I'm not feeling drawn to, oh, that way, to like walking aids with you, Ken? But I feel that you would understand that moving on and moving out is with help. Would you understand why I say with help, but I don't feel that it's with aids? If you know what I mean. This is my aids, 2 off, as Bill and Ben, and it's just sort of like taking you out of the humdrum. And no, that's okay then, because I just felt that right. I'll explain what I just got there just now. I got a hand coming down, and it's like a hand taking your hand and helping you out. You wouldn't understand, is it agoraphobia? Because I'm trying to decipher what the hand and pulling you out. I know it's not with right. Your nan had that. Okay then. I'm kind of getting a little bit confused with this. I feel that you've got a big hand coming down to help you out. But then I feel that you would understand that it's you that is keeping yourself indoors. Would you understand it that way, Sarah? Because I feel that it's a great big hand just coming down and sort of like pulling out. But then I feel that there's a resistance from your side. Would you understand it that way? Because she's confusing me. She's confusing me. Thank you. Thank you. Because that was just the way that it was put to me. Put to me. Because it was the same with your nan. People tried a lot to coax out. But it was like hitting a brick against a brick wall. Because I want to say it was not understood. Not understood. And it's just kind of like trying to break that thoughts to move forward. I know it's difficult and I know it's hard. Hi Patrick, and I want to say that it's just finding that ways. So can I give you some homework, Sarah? I'm on next Monday, but it would be lovely if you are able to just take a step outside and just have 5 minutes outside. Even if it's just, if you've got the garden, just sitting close to the door at the garden, just to watch that wonderful wildlife and listening to the sounds. If you can't, if you're able to just go down to the front, even take some steps out and let me know when I'm back on. We will be sending you the healing. We will all be sending you that positivity and for progression as well. And you're on the site that is safe, and I want to say that it's coming in with help in that. Okay, now you've got the 7 of Cups. Oops, you've got the 7 of Cups. Lots of challenges, lots of sadness, lots of emotions, but there is happiness in there as well. And right, okay, then that's fine. That's fine. Would you be able to go to the cafe and just sit and have a coffee? Even if it's just for, if you like your drinks piping hot, then 5 minutes stay. Like me, I like mine lukewarm. There's mine from an hour ago. So it's just nice and lukewarm and cold for me. And so I will be finishing that when I come off. Now, your Seven of Cups, your cups is coming in with emotions, it comes in with relationships, it comes up in with matters of the heart, always in your mind, always over analysing, always putting problems in, anxiety, for example, that does a lot of that as well. And it's just coming in showing you the challenges that you have faced, but I want you to focus on the ones that you have. Bump them up, okay? It's not just, okay then, so big deal, you made it down to the school, you made it back to pick up your son. Bump it up, like you've won a money prize or something. You've done it, you've achieved it. Now your seven is gaining understanding from the past and learning from past experiences to the current now. And but you know about this with your nan. You've been through it. You've watched how she coped and things, how she felt in that. Not happy that you're going through it, and this is you. Not happy that you're going through it, and I feel that you would like changes as well. Is there somewhere where you can go and talk round about you, Sarah? Because I feel that that would help as well. If there's a group that could take you out, or even if it's on Zoom or something, you know, that would help as well, to just talk out the anxieties and to talk out the frustrations and how you're feeling at taking a step out of the front door, you know. And have a look out and just check that out and see. Check that out and see. But all the healers on here, Patrick and a few others that I know that does healing, we will certainly be sending that healing and that positivity and that strength for you. Yeah, I'm not speaking about friendships and things. I'm speaking about counselling. If there's a talking group that you know how you get like the men's shed and you get like the AA groups like that. You know, I'm not saying that AA. I'm just meaning that, for example, because this is happening a lot more today. A support group. Can you just have a check and see if there's a support group near you? Some of them do it on electronic so that you're not coming out and facing things. And because I feel that that would help you quite a bit, Sarah. It's giving you another outlet, that you're not on your own. And I hope that helps, honey. I really hope that helps. Yes, you can go to the doctors, although it'll take quite a few months. There is other organisations, and I don't know where you stay, but if you Google it, you should get all the supports that you're needing. If you contact your surgery, they could give you addresses and things of people who could help you. And that is very much a step forward, and that is a massive step forward. So well done. Just check it out. And again, I'm on a Monday, so you can let me know your progress, okay? And I wish you well, okay? And I so hope that you find something. And thank you for working with me. And I think before Stacey pulls her hair out, I think that's my time, is it, Stacey? I can't believe how fast it goes. Can't believe how fast it goes. And but we're coming up to a difficult month, I know. And but please don't feel pressurized into spending what you don't have, okay? There's lots of other ways. If you've got children under 5, the things that they remember the most is not the parcels. It's all that glitter and gold. It's all that sparkly lights. It's the Christmas ornaments. That's what they remember more than anything. It's as they grow older that they expect a little bit more. But try not to put yourselves under pressure, okay? I want to say have a Merry Christmas yet because we've still got a few weeks to go beforehand. And but try not to stress out, okay? And thank you, Stacey, once again. I really enjoyed it, and I hope everybody else has enjoyed today. And see you next week. Bye. Ooh.